Are you a podcaster? Maybe you've got that big idea and you're looking for a network to join. The multi-award-winning Ozcast Network can get your content to eyes and ears all over the world. Join now for the first month free, and you could be featuring this sound at the beginning of your podcast.
Ozcast.
Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.
It's The In Show, Australia's only show dedicated to innovation from Adelaide, Australia and across the globe.
Hello, David Grice and Troy Sincock once again, talking innovation and being inspired by the people that are making our lives better.
Well, speaking of inspiration, Troy, this woman's incredible.
She really is. She's had so much impact in so many different areas, you kind of look at yourself and go, I'm not doing enough with my life. Tania De Jong is an opera singer and she's an incredible entrepreneur. She holds an innovation conference every year and in addition to that has a real social conscience. She's created this program called With One Voice, which is bringing people of all sorts of backgrounds together to sing. Not only that, she had to endure a fire alarm when we did this interview.
Well, here she is talking about the importance of collaboration and the value of working with like-minded people who share a common goal.
Yes, I think I am really heavily influenced by what I see and what I hear, and I do like to collaborate. If you look at the Creative Innovation Global Conference, we have like hundreds of partners, and they range from financial partners through to media partners and creative artists and residents and speakers and just a huge array of different people. So I love to collaborate. I don't like to be stifled by process, so I like to work with people that are agile, that can move fast and with me, and yeah. But if you're nudging up against the wrong sort of personality set, it can be very uncomfortable, and that's happened to me on more occasions than I like to think about. Really, where the way I work certainly doesn't suit. I don't think it suits most people. In some way, sometimes I think people feel inadequate by the amount that I do, and it's not at all my intention. In fact, I just want to bring people along with me and help us to create a more inclusive and cohesive world and communities. But I think it's also part of the tall poppy syndrome, that we have still got very strongly in this country, where we look at high achievers and instead of celebrating them and supporting them, we sort of try and find fault. I think that's really sad because we need a lot of people to deal with the challenges that we're facing now.
It's all about innovation on the In Show podcast. And if you know an innovator that we should have on the show, just drop us a line at theinshow.online. You can check us out on Facebook and Twitter as well. If you missed the radio show, the next podcast is the entire content we've created this week.
Yeah, you'll get the news, you'll get the interview with Leanne Isaacson, Australia's most connected LinkedIn woman, 30,000 connections, my goodness me.
What an incredible woman she was. Started as just a mere traditional farmer, and what her life has become, I'm sure she had no idea was going to be this way.
And normally somebody that you would expect to have multitudes of connections are those superstars that, we see in the media or, on stage or whatever. But here's a humble farmer, a beautiful person, and she's got 30,000 connections on LinkedIn.
Yep, you'll hear the whole show tomorrow on the In Show podcast.
The In Show, Inspiration. Subscribe to the In Show podcast on iTunes. A Dave and the Beanstalk production.
Are you a podcaster? Maybe you've got that big idea and you're looking for a network to join. The multi-award-winning Ozcast Network can get your content to eyes and ears all over the world. Join now for the first month free, and you could be featuring this sound at the beginning of your podcast.
Ozcast.
Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.